Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. It's Leon and Pierre here. We're back with another product review. Hat Club dropped the cereal pack last week. Pierre's got them in hand, so we're going to talk about them. So, Pierre, take it away.
Yeah, might as well, since we got them here, might as well go through them and show them in hand and kind of give our take on them. But, at first, when I first saw the pictures, I don't know, man, I wasn't like wowed by them. But then, they started growing me a little bit. And then once I got them in hand, I'm like, all right, this is a very cool pack of hats. So what I was thinking is we go through them and then you and I give our take on maybe what we think. And then I'll go in order in how I like them.
Okay.
Not right now, but at the end, I'll kind of rank them. Does that sound good?
Sounds like
And then you can kind of narrate a little bit, Leon, because I know how much you love cereal. I hope you remember each cereal. So we'll see.
We'll see.
So this is the first one.
Kellogg's cornflakes.
Yeah, cornflakes. So this one, even though I don't like white crowns, I mean, you kind of have to, right? Because the hook here is pretty fantastic.
Yeah, the box is primarily white.
Yeah, it matches up nicely. That side patch is beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did a good job with this one.
Yeah.
This isn't a hat I'm going to wear. I'm not going to wear this. However, fantastic looking hat in terms of the hook, right?
Yeah. One of the worst tasting cereals probably without the frosting.
Yeah.
But, iconic, right? An iconic cereal. A well-executed hook, I would say.
All right. So next up.
Was this Coco Puffs? I believe this was Coco Puffs. Chicago Cubs, 1990, All-Star Game patch, brown with the blue accents.
And we know this patch, right? This patch is the one that really made – I keep saying it, and some people may disagree, but this is the patch that made Chicago Cubs hats relevant again. And they started with the C.
Yeah, yeah.
Then they started like mixing it
made
up
that
with some of the Bear logos.
C logo tolerable.
Yep.
Because it really wasn't desired, right?
No. This hat is a hat I'll wear.
Yeah, it's a good hat.
Fantastic looking hat. This is a great looking hat. All right. This was perhaps the sleeper of the group.
Cookie Crisp. Which I'm sad to say I've never tried this cereal out in person, but I hear it's really good. It just looks like mini cookies. I mean, how can that taste bad, right? Cookies for breakfast.
You like this, Leon?
Yeah. This one, I really am sad I did not get this one. The 03 patch, man, I think the first to the scene with it was probably John Jay at my Fitteds, but now we're seeing more and more stores use it.
Yep.
It's an excellent patch. That one's a really good hat, man. It doesn't even feel like a Reds hat, That's what I like about these hooks.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like one.
Mm-hmm. This is a Count
Chocula,
right? Is it off-white or optic white?
This is optic. Right? No, this is optic white.
Optic white, okay.
Yeah, optic white, gray under.
Yeah, this box as well, mostly white. It's got the blue accents. I think in the General Mills logo, but well executed. Another cereal I've never tried in person.
Really? Well, when you come down to the U.S., man, I'm going to be helping you out with that.
Yeah.
So we've got this one up next.
Corn Pops, probably my favorite cereal.
The Canadian version, though, you keep
the Canadian version. I have not tried the American version yet. I'm going to bring you the Canadian version when I come up there.
Nice.
So we can compare and contrast. The shape is completely different.
What do you think about this, man? This hat, though?
I think it's a well-executed hook. I don't know if I would really be excited to rep Corn Pops outside. So that's kind of why I skipped it. Even though it's my favorite cereal, I don't know. It's a well-executed one. But some of them are just, they're not cool, That's how I feel.
So I don't know, man. To me, like some of these, I think I would know that they're a hook. You would, but like, the average person out there wouldn't know. I think every one of these is wearable.
Yeah.
I'll get into that later, but I think everyone is wearable. There's just one that I probably wouldn't wear.
Yeah. This is the one that probably flew one of the fastest, the Golden Crisp. This one's just really well done. Matches the
Golden Crisp. Is that what it's called?
Or Golden Crisp.
Is it? Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the one that clumps up.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
sugar crisp.
Sugar Crisp, maybe.
Yeah. This one's a cool cereal. I've tasted it, so I can give you the review.
This is great looking.
But this is a perfectly executed hook. That I think would be fun to wear outside.
Yeah, I would wear this.
Yeah, definitely a head turner, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think
Beautiful
almost
hat.
any time they use that logo, it's like a super necessary hat to buy for some reason.
Yep. Now you got this one was pretty popular.
This one might be one of the more popular ones. Apple Jacks. That green with the gray under. Really, really cool hook. I don't think they nailed the green totally, but I don't know if that green that is used in the Apple
Doesn't
Jacks.
exist.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It probably doesn't exist in the New York catalog.
Take a look at that patch though. That patch is well done too. See it?
Yeah.
Really nice. This is well done. It's a cool looking two-tone.
Mm-hmm.
I like this hat a lot. This is one that to me is wearable.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I think as time passes, that might be the one that kind of stands out.
No.
Over and above. No?
Nope. No. I think it's solid, but it's not the standouts. I'll go through that when I go through when I rank them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's for you. That that's your take.
Yeah.
But for me, my take is a little bit different.
Yeah. So this one might be one of the more iconic cereals, Wheaties, Washington Senators with that All-Star Game patch. Iconic orange boxes. Everyone as an athlete kind of strives to get on the level to be on the front of a Wheaties box, because it's kind of like one of those status symbols, right? For athletes.
Oh yeah.
Kind of getting on
the
cover of Sports Illustrated, getting on your own Wheaties box. This is a solidly executed hat, gray under, blue button.
I love this. I do like this hat a lot. This is a hat I would wear.
Yeah.
For sure. Beautiful.
Wheaties
hat.
has been around forever, right?
Oh, forever, man. Forever.
Yeah. Like iconic American cereal, I think. Terrible tasting though.
This one's great.
Great. Tony and the Tiger, Frosted Flakes. This one probably the fastest, right? You would say?
That's what I thought. I don't know. I'm not sure what ended up happening, but that was my pick, right? I said this one would be the first to go.
Yeah. And this one's just an easy hook, right? Like the mascot's tailor-made for it. Tony and the Tiger. Really, really popular cereal. This one is just, if you're going to do a cereal pack, this one is just like the obvious choice to do it.
This is such a nice hat, Leon.
Yeah. And that's one of the ones that like doubles, like it doesn't matter if you get the hook or not. It's still a great looking hat. Tricks are for kids. I love that he used the Toronto T. I don't know. Initially, I wasn't big on it, but when I started seeing it in hand,
crazy, man.
Yeah, I had to double back and get it.
This hat is crazy.
Silly rabbit.
Look at it, dude. Beautiful. All right, that was them, man. That was the collection. So let me just take a minute to kind of get mine ranked. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't know. You can kind of share which ones you like the best.
I think to me, the two that right off the bat are the had-to-haves. Obviously, are the Sugar Crisp and the Frosted Flakes, and then followed by the Tricks. The Tricks in hand, what you see the color execution and the kind of hookness. That one's a great hat. I know that the Frosted Flakes and the Count Chocula, the actual boxes are optic white, but I kind of wish they used off-white, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, right? Mm-hmm. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is my least favorite. It doesn't mean it's not well. It hooks well.
Yeah.
But this is my least favorite. Okay.
It's just the least practical, I think, out of the bunch.
Yeah, it's hooked so well, but it's my least favorite.
Yeah.
My next least favorite is the other white two-tone. Mm-hmm. It's hard for me to say that about a Rockies hat, especially with the mountains, but this is my second least favorite. Right?
Yeah. They're great hats. I just think they suffer from the color white. Corn Pops.
Corn Pops will be next up for me. again, that doesn't mean these aren't good hats. It's just going in order that I like, the order in which I like them, from least to best right now.
Yeah.
Okay, next up,
The Wheaties.
I love this hat. I really do. Don't like.
I like how he used the sharp edged W. I mean, he could have went with the Walgreens, but it doesn't look like the W. That one actually looks like the Wheaties W.
Yeah, it does. So I went with the Senators instead of the Nationals, which is a good choice.
Oh, wow. This one's a good one.
That goes to show you how deep the collection is, right? It's a solid collection. This hat being here at number 6 tells you so.
Yeah. None of them are poorly executed, I think.
No. None of them are poorly executed. Just I like, I just like some less.
Someone's got to come in last. Someone's got to come in last, right?
This one edges out that Chicago Cubs one for me.
This one might be the sleeper
with the brown is just beautiful. Yeah, that's what I said at the top, man. This is the sleeper of the bunch, in my opinion.
And the stuff in the side patch almost looks like a cookie. Yeah.
Yeah, it does a little bit right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice
looks like a cookie.
Yep. All right, next up, this might shock some people.
Oh wow! So this one fell to 4.
Yeah, this is number 4 for me.
Okay.
Listen, it's probably the most the best of the hooks, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, in terms of hooking to the cereal.
You think it's tiger fatigue?
It might be tiger fatigue for me, but it also, the practicality of the hat's not quite the same as my next 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up.
Sugar Crisp.
This is a nice hat too, man.
Yeah. This one's almost super obvious choice to hook because of just the bear with the bear mascot.
Yeah.
He actually looks like the mascot.
Yeah, he does. This looks good though, right?
Yeah.
All right, number 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Apple Jacks.
I initially wasn't a big fan of it, but the more I see it, the more I like the hat. It's a very practical hat, whether you like cereal or not. It's just, really wearable outside the collection, I think.
That's my number 1.
Number 1, Toronto.
Dude, this one, the colors just look so good in this.
Yeah.
Especially on that side patch.
A lot of metallics too, I feel like, right?
No, not really. A little bit on the side patch, nothing crazy.
Just the way it looks. It just looks shimmery.
It's a beautiful looking hat.
Yeah. I feel like the side patch is hooked to like kind of how the cereal looks.
Yeah,
like this is marshmallows in the cereal.
This is the best hat of the bunch, dude. I would double up on this. I would wear this quite often if I had 2 of them. This thing's great to me. This is the best of the batch. That's my opinion. Now, a lot of folks are gonna differ in that opinion. I'd love to hear what people think in the comments. What were your favorites? Rank them out for us. But Leon, your favorites are probably a little off from mine. So you would say your number 1 is what?
Tony the Tiger, then Sugar Crisp, then Tricks. But I mean, it's very close.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Very close.
Yeah.
Initially, I thought I lost points on the Tricks because I thought that the logos were mismatched. But then when I really thought about it, I was like, no, that's actually the proper logo.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a great look. It looks great, man. I mean, these look great. Yeah, Leon, this was fun. I feel really good about this collection. I did it at first, and then when you saw them and get them in hand, they're great. I think this is foreshadowing something that we're going to do on the show pretty soon, which is going to be battles.
Compare and contrast.
Yeah. So for those of you out there watching, what we're going to do is we're actually going to pit certain collections against one another. So, for example, Hat Club did their cereal pack. My Fitness has done their cereal pack. There's a gum pack. There's all these other packs, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to do versus battles where you, myself, and Jason kind of invite 2 guests on that are people that buy from anywhere, not someone who's like totally affiliated with one or the other. Someone that's going to buy from anywhere, and we're gonna create some sort of rating strategy, and we're all going to rate based on those pieces of criteria and identify the winner. And I think that's going to be a great way for us to kind of engage and get some commentary out there from our viewers. And I think it'll be fun. So that's going to be something that we kind of leverage over the next couple of months or so. And it's really good because, you know, we're in a slower period right now with New Era. So there's less hats releasing, a lot of angst out there, people not being able to cop hats. So we can kind of go back in history and do some versus battles when it comes to collections.
Yeah.
So that'll be something fun to do.
Totally. And it gives us something to talk about hats and kind of how they age. And it's interesting because you don't usually, we're really close to it and we'll evaluate them, you know, maybe a couple days before you buy them, like this, a couple days after they land.
Yeah.
But like, it's good to kind of revisit it after and say like, okay, well, that one was good or that one wasn't good, or, you know, that one I regret.
Because I think the tastes change after a while, right?
Yeah.
Because even if I was to go back and re-rank like the OG pink bottoms, I think my list would be different now. I think the Cardinals would still be number one, but I still do think there would be some deviation outside of that, you know?
Yeah.
So,
and there's so many variations of the pink bottom, right?
I know.
Like there's so many different subsets and, you know.
Well, I'm talking the OG ones where you have just a hat and you slap the pink bottom on it, you know?
Yeah. OG retros. Still timeless.
Yeah, they're still beautiful, man. All right, so with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, let us know in the comments which of the cereal pack are you rocking with? Which ones did you guys cop? Which ones did you guys miss? Check out our podcast available on all major streaming platforms. Viewsfromthevault.com for your official merchandise. For Leon and Pierre, we're signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Peace.